We had a nice meditation, and I decided to take away this A4 to Z4 followed by comma, because instead we could use 4A to 4Z to follow this. Remember that if we don't have the full set with 5, we've only really got 5A to 5F, so we don't have 5 followed by any numbers, because we don't want to go up to 998 and 999. So we've got these extra 6, and I thought maybe they could be the 6 colours, which would be what would be the most intuitive way to do it. White, yellow, like that, up to white, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. White, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Of course we don't have black there, so there's 6 colours. It is quite a nice idea to use these 5s to put a full stop, because that would be used quite commonly. I was saying, how do we use the 3-1 to 3-5 and the 4-1 to 4-5? Why don't we have those as bold numbers? So these are the 10 numbers, and then these are the bolds. Plus 10. No, we can't do that. Because we're using them for the plus 10 special characters, plus 10. So we can't have bold numbers. So A4 to Z4 gives us 32. Let's have a look at Twitch. And go back to the manual retreat. Maybe there's one today. Let's go to the questions and answers.
Means so we can actually practice our mind and remove obstacles from our mind, and because what is reaching enlightenment? It is like natural state, which is natural, our natural in all sentient beings. So, but sadhana, if we look at it as a template, we can see this is like a map. This is like instructions to the mind about process that mind should go over in order to reach natural state of mind. For example, first we cultivate bodhicitta, altruistic mind. So whenever we have altruistic mind, at that moment when our attention turns toward other beings who need help, at this moment our ego disappears. It may happen for a very short moment, but it's impossible to have pure altruistic intention and ego grasping at the same time. So this is skillful means also we cultivate bodhicitta, altruistic motivation, so it helps to lessen grasping of our I. Then we generate deity. And here we speak about manifestation of the deity. So when we visualize deity in front of ourselves or with closed eyes, with open eyes, it's actually not a physical eye that looks at the deity. So if you close the eyes and you look, you visualize deity with closed eyes, you will see that deity is imprinted in your mind. So it is actually manifesting. This is one way to manifest deity. Like when you visualize, you're already manifesting deity. And it's possible to manifest deity only because originally deity is inseparable with your mind. If deity would not reside in your mind, it would be impossible to create this visualization. So, and then, because deity is it's Sambhogakaya form, it is manifestation of pure natural state, of pure intention of your guru. So basically, we say that this is pure mind of our guru takes form of deity, and that's true. So, and we cultivate great devotion that also helps us to dissolve our ego. So I'm just talking about the stages which which must happen in our mind. So gradually we dissolve our ego using these skillful means with bodhicitta, visualization, devotion, also deity. It resides in our mind always, but we just do not recognize it. But when we create visualization and when we follow the sadhana instructions, we actually bringing up the pure part of our mind. So it's still concept. Deity is still concept, but it's more pure concept. And concentrate on more pure concept will help us to dissolve our ego faster. So, and then we make offerings. So, making offerings also helps to dissolve our ego, and also we create huge merit because we are making offering to pure being, to our pure mind. So that's actually helps us to create huge amount of merit, which is absolutely necessary in order to realize nature of mind. And then we recite mantra. We actually concentrate one pointedly on mantra. And usually a mantra circles around seed syllable. Yeah, it's very popular that seed syllable is in a heart chakra or in navel chakra.
My name is Florence Tan. I'm the SAM Electrical Lead Engineer. I work at Goddard Space Flight Center. SAM stands for Sample Analysis at Mars. It is an organic chemistry lab on the Curiosity rover. It is the most well-equipped chemistry lab that we've sent to Mars to date. Curiosity landed on Mars on August the 5th, 2012. It was born on Mars that day, and so we consider that day as its birthday. We're here at the testbed lab where SAM is built. It is an identical unit to the unit on Mars, and we use this unit to test our experiments before it is transmitted to Mars. SAM will be running some great science experiments on Mars. We will be analyzing some soil samples. To make the soil samples go down, we had to program it to vibrate at various frequencies. When we're introducing a sample into SAM, it'll go through a resonance and it'll sound like this. To commemorate SAM's birthday and Curiosity's birthday on Mars, we decided to play a little song. If there's anyone listening on Mars, on this special occasion, you will hear this. It's really neat and it's exciting. This is a first for NASA and for the world. And music brings us all together, so this is fun. It's been a great year on Mars, and I cannot wait to get to Mars Sharp next year. We've discovered so many new things, and there's still lots more discoveries to come.
בוקר טוב, אהלן לכולם, בוקר טוב לכל האחים והאחיות, לכל משפחת טלוס למוריה בישראל. בוקר טוב למי שמתעורר עכשיו, או למי שמקבל צלצול, כי אנחנו רגע לפני 11:11 בכל יום מטלוס למוריה בישראל. אנחנו נפגשים, אנחנו נושמים ביחד, ואנחנו בעצם יוצאים למסע משותף עם להבות הבריאה. אז בוקר טוב לכל החברים ולכל החברות שמתעוררים עכשיו. אנחנו רגע לפני השעה 11, וברבע שעה הבאה אנחנו נתעורר ונדבר ונתמלא ונחגוג. והיום מצאתי את המקום המקסים הזה בטבע. נורקה, את כל כך איתי פה. בוקר אור סמדר, בוקר טוב רבקה לאה אהובות, בוקר אור לכולם. כל אחד באשר הוא נמצא בבית שלו, נמצא במקום בו הוא מתעורר לעוד בוקר חדש שבו הכל עצר, הכל נדם. השקט הזה באין שבת שלא
there is purpose why that visualization is in chakra places. Even though we don't practice channels and drops, when we concentrate on visualization of seed syllable and lotus, all lotus actually also represent the channels that branch out from the central channel. So even if we are not aware about this, a proper concentration and rotation of mantra activate those chakras, activate movement of prana, and actually helps prana to enter central channel. So when prana enters central channel, the all discursive thinking stops and we experience nature of mind. That's why practice of deity yoga is more powerful than practice of shamatha, because we work with prana even though we might not perceive it in this way. So, and when we one-pointedly concentrate from the body of idam, or visualizing idam in front of ourselves, we concentrate on mantra recitation. It's also very important to actually, when you recite mantra, concentrate properly. Otherwise, the magic of the stages might collapse. And so sometimes recite mantra or visualize deity, this is a real conclusion state. So basically, sadhana is a skillful means to show what should happen in our mind in order to remove obstacles of grasping, so we can experience natural state of mind. And in this way, whenever you experience natural state of mind with sadhana, that's a real conclusion stage. That's a real completion stage. And of course, you can stop reciting mantra and remain in the state
It's four dogs
until
in a bed.
the concepts stabilize again, or if you are very stable and very skillful, you may continue reciting mantra, being in a natural state of mind. And so, as a result, when we practice in this way, so we understand that sadhana includes all the steps that is necessary, like altruistic motivation, devotion, accumulation of merit, and then naturally comes experience of Mahamudra. And also when we recite mantra, or like when we experience deity pride, actually when we really
So
experience
basically, the dog has got a new bed.
That's why you're thinking about the challenge there,
with
isn't it?
time,
Yeah.
we start to realize that everything that we perceive is a manifestation of this is also a tricky part. Everything outer world manifests as a mandala. It does not mean that instead of our mundane things, we start to see deities, flowers, rainbows. No, this comes from understanding that purity of Yidam and purity of everything that appears is the same. And that's a real seeing of mandala, and that's a real manifestation of the mandala. Because if we just start to think that this table is a deity, this book is a deity, this sounds a little bit crazy, and it's in reality it is, but this is just thinking, this is not recognition. And real recognition happens
It's really neat,
when
and
we do it from the state of mind of the Yidam. And also signs of manifestation of the Yidam, like Rinpoche always mentions, is great love. So the love is life force of Yidam deity, and whenever we experience great love, we can say that deity is fully manifesting. And if we don't have this great love, then that is a sign that we are lacking something in our practice, or we still have to practice more in order to manifest deity. But actually, don't think that it's very difficult, because qualities of deities are coming from our mind. It's not that they are planted in our mind; they actually it's natural quality of our enlightened mind. And whenever we perceive deity, which is resembling human form, it's only skillful means, because we have a human form, and it's much easier to identify ourselves with deities in human form. But actually, deity represents the quality of our enlightened mind, and that's why all attributes have some explanations. Yeah, so this is just representation. But because we cannot perceive deity, all these qualities with dualistic mind, or if it's very difficult to do it, so then we use the skillful means to perceive deity in specific form with specific attributes. But it's also this perception, and also pure perception, and it helps us to purify mind. So that's we're speaking about completion state. And at the end of sadhana, when we sit and meditate, if you can meditate for a few seconds, and then you notice that you have new concepts, and you grasp for those concepts, so then you can visualize deity again and again and again to go through this dissolution stage and experience natural mind in this for a few seconds. So if you meditate like for 15 minutes, you can do it like 15 times, wants to experience it again and again and again. When we grasp just for this state of mind and try to hold on it, it will disappear, because even concept of holding, of grasping, or wanting to have it, it's already concept. But this natural state of mind is beyond concept. So instead of concentrating on how to get to this experience, we are using instructions that are given in sadhanas. We concentrate properly on every stage of sadhana. Next question. Even though I can practice mindfulness while sitting in meditation session, I am unable to sustain it in my daily life. How can I hold on to mindfulness in everyday life? So this is actually a very common question. If you practice in retreat and you practice a lot, then with time you habituate to this state, and even if you leave your meditation cushion, you will notice that your mind is still in
Lionsgate portal
So
ritual.
it might disappear after some time, or you might just stay through the entire break. But if we are not in retreat, it's a little bit harder. But as I told before, we are practicing mind, and Vajrayana path is about transformation of mind. So, which it means that everything that manifests in our world, everything that manifests
Every year on August 8th,
everything that
the
we perceive
Lionsgate
can be
portal
used
is activated
to
and
practice.
concentrated
So,
beams
from
of
my own
high
experience,
frequency
when I just
energy
had my
are sent
first
down to Earth.
retreat many years ago, I had 4 months retreat, and also my concentrations was not very strong, and also I was able to concentrate gradually.
This high-frequency light energy can help to activate and awaken the third eye and heart chakras, bringing about spiritual awakenings, healings, heart openings, and more. You can read more about the Lionsgate portal here, but if you would like to open to these energies, here is a simple ritual you can follow. Lionsgate portal ritual for opening to the energies. 1. At the back of your neck is a powerful energy center, or chakra known as the cerebellum chakra. Take a few drops of essential oil and begin rubbing it into the back of your neck to stimulate and open this energy center. Note: you can use any essential oil you prefer, but some good recommendations include sandalwood, lavender, frankincense. Massage the oil in concentrating on the spot right near your hairline, where you feel a slight dip. As you massage, close your eyes and breathe deeply. 2. Relax your hands down into your lap, and with eyes still closed, imagine a swirling spiral opening at the back of your neck. Keep visualizing the spiral getting bigger and stronger. See it swirling and moving. Note what color and texture it is. 3. Now, place your hand over your heart and ask your guardian angels and spirit guides to join you. Tell them you want to open up to the divine energies on offer. Ask them for assistance in receiving these energies. 4. Imagine a beam of blue light streaming down from the universe and going straight into the spiral at the back of your neck. See the beam of blue light recharging the spiral and nourishing it with healing, loving energy. See the blue light energy coursing through your whole body, restoring it, nourishing it, and energizing it. 5. Once you have this visual, you can ask for this blue light to heal and recharge any part of your body, mind, or soul that is in need of support. Feel the light traveling to the particular area, or working to mend and cleanse any issues that are happening on a soul level. 6. Thank the light and then see it exit your body back through the spiral. Visualize the beam fading from the sky and then return your attention to the spiral on the back of your neck. Note how it looks now and if it's different from when you observed it before. 7. Now see your spiral getting smaller and smaller. Know that it is getting smaller as a way to protect your energy center. 8. Begin massaging the spot behind your neck once more and imagine that this energy center is being gently sealed so no energies can come through without your permission. 9. Breathe deeply here for a moment until you feel settled and open your eyes. After this, you may wish to journal or try a crystal reading. Also, drink a large glass of water or sip some herbal tea after this ritual to help with the energy activations and cleansing. Happy Lion's Gate. Stay connected. Subscribe to our weekly energy forecast newsletter. Sent every Sunday, Pacific Time. You can unsubscribe at any time. About the author. Tanaz. Tanaz is the creator of Forever Conscious. She is an intuitive astrologer and aims to use her writing to heal and inspire. She is also the author of several books, including The Power of Positive Energy, Messages for the Soul, and My Pocket Mantras. She also runs online courses and in-person retreats. View all posts. Need help navigating the site? Start here.
Experience of skillful means you are using as long as you understand your goal. The goal is not to get distracted and sustain this mind that has strong awareness. So basically I was using very simple things. I would set up alarm clock so it would ring every 4 minutes. So every 4 minutes it would ring and I would just tell myself, okay, I have to go back to concentration. I have to go back to some methods to use which help me to not to lose awareness. I also ask my friends to record for me disc CD and where every 2 minutes they would ring the bell. But mind is very tricky. It gets used to the methods very quickly. So it might work for 1 day or for 2. But then it's your mind gets used to it and you do not react to these bells anymore. So you have to be very resourceful and use your intelligence in order to find out new new methods. For example, I would put rocks in my shoes when I would walk, and when I would walk, I visualize on each tree my guru or Tara. For example, I tell myself from this tree to the next tree, I do not forget. And I visualize Tara and string of mantra, and I visualize how Tara pulls me to this tree. And when I reach this tree, I count one. I used mala a lot because it just keeps you stay concentrated. And then I do the same visualization on next tree. And also when I drive, sometimes I just tell myself, okay, from this light until next light, I'm keeping this visualization. When you ride subway or streetcar, you can make yourself you can tell yourself, okay, from this stop to the next stop, I do not lose, I do not forget. The most important, not to forget, because then if you forget, you cannot use any skillful means.
And happy Lionsgate. This is going to be a Lionsgate portal energy activation.
לאהבת ההערה האלוהית, ברכי היום את עולמי. גלי שלום זהובים, ברכו את עולמי בדרכו המושלמת של האלוהים. לאהבת אור נפלאה, מראות, אני הנני החוכמה, התמונה בכל אשר אני הנני. מעיין ההערה זהוב, מזוג משמנך זהוב לכל חלק בישותי. אני הנני, אני הנני, אני הנני ההערה הזוהרת, המציפה את ליבי, תודעתי ונשמתי. לנשום עמוק פנימה, ובואו נראה את קרני השמש המופלאות הללו. נשלחות לכל הפלנטה, ובואו נראה את הקרניים הנפלאות הללו ממשיכות ונשלחות לכל בני האנוש המתעוררים בימים אלה, ופוגשים את החוכמה האלוהית, יוצאים מתוך הדפוסים האוטומטיים אשר היו מורגלים אליהם, ורגע עוצרים בדממה. מתבוננים פנימה ומקבלים את החוכמה האלוהית, אשר נפתחת ליצירה חדשה בחיים שלהם, לבריאה חדשה בחיים שלהם. ואנו כבני למוריה שליחי האור, בואו נפיץ את האור הנפלא הזה לכל עבר בפלנטה. וביום ראשון הקרוב נתאחד עם האחים והאחיות שלנו אל המפגש הגלובלי, ועד אז נישא בכל יום את הלהבות המקודשות מהספר של אורליה לואיס ג'ונס. מומלץ מאוד לקרוא אותו היום, ואת יתר הספרים שלה, למוריה החדשה ומסרים מטלוס. אתם מוזמנים להיכנס אלינו למדיטציות ולשפע של אור, להתמלא ולהמשיך את ההתמרה המתחוללת בגופים שלכם. כל מי שחולה, זה הזמן לצאת לגאיה, לשכב על האדמה, לנשום את האור הנפלא ולקבל את הידע ואת החוכמה האלוהית פנימה לתוך הלב שלנו. אני מברכת אתכם ביום נפלא, ביום מופלא, ביום של שמחה, ביום של הערה. תישאו את האור פנימה, והללויה. Come, and it's making the enlightenment for the people that just connected back to our soul. So we've been working a lot with the masters of the seven secret flame, and if you have questions, you can have it in the box here so I can see the questions. And when we connected to the secret flame and we connected to the masters, they come in and they support us. And when they are in our energetic field, when they are communicate with us, we can feel the energy, we can imagine, we can heal with it, and we can create our new world, a new life. And this is what we're going to do. When we are hold this energy together, it's even become multi times stronger All these 2 months we've been walking with the flames, with the race, and new people came to our Telos community in England.
And basically, you run 10 doubles every day. Even I'm crying out, I have not of crying. Devastated. And, just so tragic. And been totally murdered in front of family, in front of children, in front of family. And I still just cannot have good communication with family, to let family know what's really happening. And I've been told about it all the time. My brain is very broken now. The Americans, moving my brain around, so I talk sounds totally different. I'm saying this, they send a group of people from America, which they told to America. That's outside. I think that's modeling and the killing people doing experiments. They be able to read your thoughts, controlling your mind, controlling your emotions, basically controlling your life. Everything. This world is being controlled by a group of people from the satellite. From America. Scientists. And so this world is not safe at all. That's what I'm saying. And one of the most tragic victims. And that's how I was finding out for a long time. And the family, all of the family are under control. And so doctors, police and laborers, all these people, basically people like me, crying out for their hair. I will never get hair. Only time to get it next Christmas. And but this border still keeps going on. They cannot stop it. Eventually I was being murdered. And then being totally repeatedly died. Nobody was counting for my life. And there was no any action in any way. I was being totally pushed out of me to be homeless later and to be retarded, totally physically damaged, prostituted. That is what's happening. And then making families understand what's really happening. And the most nuisance thing is not just destroying me. After you have made Douglas go to meet her other woman, after they killed me. That is what they're doing to my brain. They use that woman hacking to my brain, these men to my brain, broken my brain, just then totally, nuisance in my head all the time. I'm basically just thinking this person every second. They use this person to float in my brain, doing this, doing that, put my brain into her brain, doing all sorts of different things, to harassing and tormenting. And the most tragic thing, I'm more dying, that person more, they put that person more capable in my brain. Eventually, I just have no soul, I'm dead. And somebody just took over all my life. That is what they're doing. And my life is totally in danger. I'm just totally vulnerable and really dying with the concern. It's more lasting than this. That person's totally lying prostitute. And the hoax is totally murder. It's totally murder and useless person. To have remordered. Totally made a hoax out of my life, out of Douglas' life. Out of Douglas' life. We hardly know about this person. Basically, they just use this kind of, they control your brain, every thought of your brain, everything of your step of your thought, your emotion, everything in your head. It's all under control. They make your brain go in certain ways, and they control your thoughts. They be able to arrange your brain physically and mentally, and they inserting things in your head. There's a lot of technology. I cannot even explain to you. Basically, in our life, my life is totally, totally nothing I can control myself, except if I still have some intelligence, which is they destroy me. That is why I'm crying out. If I have intelligence, they cannot hurt me at all. I can fight for it. Because I lost my intelligence. So this world is getting more and more, brutal and nasty. They basically just want to use this kind of message to have me killed. Eventually, I'm dead. I cannot speak out for myself. My brain totally scratched. And then we make Douglas go to meet that person. Because Douglas' brain, 100 destroy his brain, 100 make his brain up to meet that person. Based on my brain. They use my brain, working on my brain, and they made it so false. It's all totally lie. It's totally murder. Family don't understand. I'm being murdered. I thought Douglas doesn't understand that. Douglas keeps saying he loves me forever. But once my brain's dead, everything will be pear-shaped. And so Douglas is totally under their control. Without he knows. His wife's been killed and murdered. This horrendously, murders going on. With all their all my 51 years intelligence, even more than that, with all my life devotion, we totally forever love couple, and we've been destroyed in front of family. We're absolutely ridiculous as these people. Family, please don't, you have to understand this and support me. And that's for the Catherine doing. She's totally prostitute and mad. She doesn't belong to her at all. She's totally modern. She's totally modern, made up modern, and her brain is totally fake. So stop this. They're just working on this. They can make the spokes out of people's lives to have me modern. That is all this. It's all just totally modern. Once my brain's dead, I cannot guarantee my life anymore. I really need family concern. I really need this guarantee. My life is basically totally to be pushed out family, to be prostituted. It's not I'm going to be prostituted. It's my brain get destroyed. They be able to controlling my brain. They have totally demolished and destroyed all my intelligence. I'm really gasping to survive. This is horrendously modern. You have to understand that. It's all totally lies and totally these people and useless. What are you listening at? What do you?
Recording there.
You mean I was talking, there was a recording, wasn't there? Yeah, my brain's small. My brain's more destroyed. My brain's more destroyed. My condition is more vulnerable and dying. And then more push that person in my head to occupy my brain. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why? And that person is totally pursuing and focused. It's totally pursuing and totally important and totally bad. Absolutely deceitful and horrendous and nuisance. I'm fighting for this for years. They keep using this person to harass me and destroy me. Use it as a weapon. I've been fighting for this for a long time. That's why I got more brain, everything's fine when I got brain. When my brain's dead, everything's pear-shaped. I've basically just been killed. Somebody's bring down photos. No one can fight for this anymore. That's what they're doing. Once this is happening, my brain basically just totally in pear-shaped. I cannot survive at all. They use this person basically stealing my brain. The intelligence is mine, brain is mine. But they put this person stealing my brain, put my intelligence into this person's brain. So they kind of image-lize, kind of like copy me. It's kind of like my brain having working on somebody else's brain. And now they totally made a hoax out of it. It's totally lie. Oh yeah, I cannot tell you how ridiculous this is. Absolutely totally horrendous. It's totally lie. And once my brain's dead, they just make controlling garbage to be silly and nuisance about it. And once they totally work on your brain, they made up those kind of brain, then they were controlling their brain to, controlling my husband's brain to be somebody else without my doubtless understand what's happening. Everybody will say, oh, this is fine, everything's fine. It's not fine. It's all totally horrendous and all just fine. I'm not the one natural. I'm the one like doubtless fine. Everything else is all modern. It's not modern. Because they're working on their brain and made up this
Mount Shasta changed my life. I knew this a year before when I closed the book Messages from Talos. 2 months before my 35th birthday, I received a gift, a plane ticket to the USA, for a friend's wedding. It was clear to me that the trip to the wedding was a cover for the true essence of the trip, a visit to Mount Shasta. Deep in my heart, I knew that I was going to experience on the mountain the experience of my life. The day before my birthday, I arrived in the city of Shasta in Northern California. When I arrived in the city, I met 4 angels in human form who welcomed me on the first day. The angels were representatives of Telos USA who met me, a representative of Telos Lemuria, an organization that was still in the making at the time. The angels knew how to give me a feeling of comfort, of calm and of most love. After being treated to a lovely restaurant, we did our first meditation. The meditation was held at the home of Victoria Lee, who leads the publishing house called Aurelia Louise Jones and who continued the path of Aurelia Louise Jones, author of the first 3 books telling the story of the City of Light Telos. Master Saint Germain's spirit came to this meditation. During the meditation, we entered, all present, through the chariot into the mouth of the mountain. We turned and followed a guide who led us to a water blessing in a magical stream in nature. After that we entered into a cave of crystals. We continued to follow the guide, and he led us to an elevator where we descended into the depths of the earth. There were 6 chairs waiting for us. Saint Germain came to the 6th chair, and he is the one who gave us a message. His message was that we must continue the great work we are doing for humanity, nature, and the planet. We were told that the inhabitants of the city of Telos are working for the enlightenment of the world and for raising the level of awareness, and that we must continue our work, the work of light. A warm and heartfelt message. I remember how during the channeling, Aurelia's cat came to us and started talking to the Master. On Monday morning, my 35th birthday, we met again to perform the Ascension ceremony of expressing spiritual intentions. The ceremony was very powerful, and moved me to tears. In the room stood a chair wrapped in a golden cloth. On the table were pictures of High Priest Adama, of Master Saint Germain and Master Serapis Bey, as well as a picture of Aurelia. Victoria opened the ceremony with a prayer and invited the masters, and each of those present sat down in turn on the chair and expressed their intentions. When it was her turn, Victoria shook her head. As I sat down in the chair, I began to feel my body warming up and my heart expanding. I declared my intentions to work for humanity, to illuminate the human awakening and to give my life for the cause. I said the expression of intentions in Hebrew, and at the end I even said a certain prayer that I don't know how and where I knew it, because I was brought up in a completely secular education. I left the ceremony very excited. I still don't wrap my head around all the expansion that took place in such a short time. I remember that the friends from Telos USA kept urging me to hurry because I had to get to the mountain and go through something important there. I felt that they knew something that I didn't know. Right away after that I was taken to a store that sells camping equipment, and there I bought equipment for climbing a snowy mountain. After that we drove towards the mountain. The excitement grew and grew, and I didn't know what I would experience, but I felt safe, secure. I felt that I was about to experience the most wonderful birthday I've ever had. We went up and up the mountain. There was a lot of snow on the sides of the road, at a height of about 5 meters. The friends who were with me said that until yesterday it had been snowing non-stop, and I felt that the snow had literally stopped falling for me. The sun came out and smiled and the sky was clear, without any cloud. I said goodbye to my friends and climbed the mountain. With my feet in special walking shoes and supporting sticks, I climbed higher and higher and sang songs to myself. I reached a straight platform and wondered where I should turn. I noticed another ascent to a higher area, and when I'm locked in my climbing shoes, I started walking towards it, as I continued to sing a cheerful song I made up about this wonderful day. The sun rose, I climbed and climbed, and when I arrived I sat down in front of the mouth of the mountain with a huge pine tree in front of me. After I settled my accelerated pulse from the climb, my body relaxed. The connection was immediate, the vibrations in my body rose rapidly. Then Aurelio the dragon came and carried me on his wings. At first I was afraid, but very quickly I felt the feeling of freedom in the fast flight. We flew up, over the trees and over the mountain. We circled the mountain several times, and several times we entered and exited the mountain. A huge smile spread across my face. Aurelio took me into the mountain and put me in a room sparkling with crystals, and there we parted, but not before he sent a pink ray of love into my heart. I felt free, calm, happy. My heart chakra opened completely, and tears flowed from my eyes. The love of the fifth dimension began to penetrate my heart. Then Adama appeared in all her glory. He stood in front of me with sparkling eyes and said, "We are happy for the wonderful work you did in such a short time." He told me to sit on a sparkling chair made of crystal, and I went into a trance until my breathing almost stopped. Only a tiny thread held me, a huge energy entered me from the crown chakra, and my whole body trembled. I felt an orgasm all over my body, all the cells in my body opened, the energy continued to flow for several moments. There are no words to describe the intensity of the feeling. You will transfer this energy to the whole world, to children, to women, to nature, to humanity. This is your role, you are reborn. Your life has changed, this is your choice, he said. I received a message to continue engaging in education in order to help the crystal children and the indigo children, and at the same time build the center. As the energy stopped flowing, a bright white light flashed. I felt love and peace. I began to cry with a sense of liberation, and I felt immense gratitude to the earth, to Aurelio, to God, and an obligation to engage in spreading the light in my physical life on earth. The first thing I did after opening my eyes was to write down the experience, and I am so grateful to Victoria who came back and told me to take a pen and a page and write. And since that day, I feel in my bones the desire to spread the vibrations of love and light that I experienced on the mountain, and continue to work in full cooperation with the Dharma and with the masters who step by step lead to the growth of Telos Israel. Upon returning to Israel, I began to fulfill the mission I committed myself to when I was on the mountain. When I arrived, I landed in the reality of the third dimension, a reality of work, family, and friends. The landing was not easy, and for several more months I floated enjoying the energies that were in Shasta. Adama did not let me rest, and as a frantic owner I began the process of organizing Telos Israel. I, along with other friends who accompanied the growth process of Telos Israel, worked together jointly and diligently under the close guidance and accompaniment of Adama. I must point out that along the way all the predictions I received came true, and I will give a wonderful example of this. On the mountain they told me that I was expected to give birth to a daughter. I had 3 sons at the time, and indeed very quickly I became pregnant for the 4th time, and as I was told on the mountain, I was blessed with a daughter, proof for the existence and realization of the words of the High Priest Adama. The journey to Telos takes a path of absolute faith, a path in which the connection to the Sacred Heart is necessary, a path in which challenging lessons are faced. Today I am aware of how much I have grown through those lessons during my personal spiritual journey, alongside my journey as part of Telos Israel. One of those days I felt an urge to go to the sea. As I wrote then on a page from my notebook, I am sitting in front of the sea which relaxes and disconnects me from the confusion between reality and imagination, between the third dimension which is the actual dimension, and the fifth dimension which is in my imagination. My life did change, my soul opened to the secrets of the universe, to the new age, to an inner awakening. There are no words that can describe the greatness of the sublime experience I had, which flows inside me and makes me feel an endless longing for home, for the place where it all began even before I chose to be brave and enter the incarnations of free choice. Lemuria, a magical continent, a paradise of truth, of joy and of so much love, now there are only hints, sparks of light trying to enter the blocked human memory, blocked by choice. The difficulty of continuing to act is enormous, and the escape to imagination does not always help, but the magic is there, and so is the taste, and therefore the great actress continues the scenes of life. I see it as a mission. How does a messenger enlighten the believers? With a lot of desire and with charisma, but the choice is in their hands, free will. There on the mountain, when everything was open, calm, peaceful and loving, it was clear to me again, for a split second, why I came back. I was taken on a journey to Talos, time travel. A journey in which I got to know my family and my present friend in the city of light Telos. That in itself was a powerful experience. A strong ray of light illuminated me, and I met the noble and strong figure of Adama. Adama introduced himself as my father. A beautiful and accepting character. I am surrounded by love from everyone and know that they are by my side, helping, supporting, communicating. Today I choose to live my life again as a doe, a mother to my children and a partner to my husband, in the paradise where I live, and I choose to give unconditional love to humanity and contribute to raising human consciousness. To move you to that next stage of your journey, the next phase of it, you'll receive. Hello, beautiful souls, and happy Lionsgate. This is going to be a Lionsgate portal energy activation. I really wanted to do a series like I had in previous years, but I have been in hermit mode. I've been exhausted integrating the energies for myself. And so what I plan to put in a series, because I got downloads for this, we're doing it all in one beautiful session. So buckle up, it's going to be a ride, but you are completely safe going through this, and it will only be what you're ready for at this time to move you to that next stage of your journey, the next phase of ascension, just wherever your soul is calling you towards, in the physical, in the esoteric, that's what you'll receive. I will be channeling the energy of this Lionsgate portal through me into this session, so when you listen to it, you receive that energy activation. It will always be for your highest and best good, and per your intentions. So if you are open and receptive to receive this energy healing and activation from the Lionsgate portal, just say yes. And I'm going to connect to you energetically and take a minute or so to do this. And as I connect to you and begin the channeling of this portal, I want you to really allow yourself to sink into a state of relaxation. So every inhale, you're breathing in fresh, relaxing, calming energy. And with every exhale, I want you to just let go. Let go of the old. Let go of the stagnant. Let go of anything that's not serving you right now. I'm going to be connecting with you now, and then we'll go through the rest of this activation and meditation.
We are now connected energetically, and I call upon the energy of the Lionsgate portal to channel through me into you for your highest and best good. And you receive all the energy that you need and are ready for at this time. We are going to be going through a series of 8 portals during this session. But before we do this, you are being invited into a safe space, an incubation chamber. And in this incubation chamber, you will receive all of the energy that you need right now. This is a place for you to rest and receive in preparation for the rest of the session. Within your mind's eye, take yourself to a very safe space, a place where you are being cocooned in light energy. This is a space where you will receive all of the energy that you need and request at this time. So what energy do you need right now? Tell this Lionsgate portal and allow yourself to receive everything that you need at this moment. Just feel cozy, feel relaxed, feel protected. And just lay here for a little while, listen to the music, and receive all of the energy that you requested, all the energy that your soul knows you need at this moment. And there's nothing for you to think about, so drop all of your thoughts. You are safe, you are protected, you are cocooned in light. And for this next minute or two, just allow yourself to completely surrender and receive.
Joining me now in the studio is Ayelet Segal from Telos, Israel. You were terrific in that piece, Ayelet.
Thank you.
I want to talk about a few things that we really didn't have time to get into in that story. First of all, give me a little bit of background about how the Telos movement began.
So it's first important to say that the Telos is a global organization, and in each of the country, it's a non-profit organization. It's pure volunteer from our heart. Now the story tells about the ancient Lemuria land that's been sunk, and a few of these Lemuria have been gone to Mount Shasta, the big volcano in the north of California, and put their vibration and energy higher and created the Telos, the light city beneath Mount Shasta, okay, in the highest dimension. And when we are going to Mount Shasta, you can actually feel the higher dimension, and all your chakra of the body are open, multi-times more. And you have this inside process inside of you. So the woman that started with the Telos organization was the one that we named of Aurelia Louise Jones. She came from Canada. She get a call to come from Mount Shasta, and she did. She started to channel the high priest Adama, who I channel today. He's the one that bring all this knowledge for the new humanity, and we are learning with him.
Do you believe there's is it a light city, you say? Do you believe it's
time to open
there in actuality?
We We are going to be opening and entering these portals through your And now that you have received all the energy that you need, it's time to open that first portal. We are going to be opening and entering these portals through your own chakra system. There are different schools of thought and teachings on the ascension chakras, the ones that are above your crown, above the top of your head. There are some different names, different teachings on how many there are. So for this session, and in this moment, I invite you, within your mind's eye, see the chakras that are above your head. How many do you see? How many centers of energy are above your crown chakra right now? And what do they look like? And you don't have to know their names or their functions. I just want you to observe your higher dimensional chakras. What are lighting up for you at this time? And now all of these energies are swirling and they are forming a portal. So all of these energies from your ascension chakras flow into this beautiful, divine, iridescent portal. Now this portal that you are about to enter is going to hold the energy downloads of your soul's path, of your multidimensional nature and energy, your next level of ascension. This portal will give you downloads and light codes that have not yet been introduced to you, and perhaps not yet been introduced to any human here on Earth yet. So you see this high vibrational portal. Is there anything in this portal that needs to be cleared out first? These energies may be from your soul's journey, your multidimensional selves. You don't have to know what these energies are, but I want you to look into this portal and see if there's any energy that needs to be removed and cleared now. Next to you now, you see a magnificent, divine, cosmic lion made of stardust. And you're going to pull out all of this energy from this portal that does not serve you and give it to this lion, where he consumes it and transmutes it back into light. And he lets out one magnificent roar, and it clears this portal for you. And it's time for you to enter. So just walk into this portal now, and just be in the midst of it, while it is swirling around you, activating, integrating. You're being engulfed by its light, by its high vibrational energy, and you walk through it and are on the other side. Allow yourself to observe anything you see, anything you feel, or simply allow yourself to rest and integrate the energy. And it's time now to open that second portal. This portal is made from your higher chakras within your physical vessel. So feel the top of your head, your crown chakra, open and light up. Feel your third eye in the center of your forehead open and light up. Feel your throat chakra open and light up. And feel your high heart chakra right below your collarbone open and light up. And the energy from these higher chakras is now pouring from you and creating a vast, beautiful portal of indigo and white and gold and blue and soft pink. As you walk through this portal, you will be grounding in all of that higher dimensional knowledge that you just received into your mind, your consciousness. You'll be able to express it, to live it, to breathe it, to be it. And as you look into this portal, is there any energy that needs to be released before you walk through it? Just observe the energy that is ready to be pulled out and transmuted within this portal. Observe what it looks like. Perhaps get downloads of what it might mean or represent. And you take your hand and you pull it out of this portal and give it to that cosmic lion who is once again sitting beside you, where it consumes it and transmutes it all back into light. And this time, the lion roars the cosmic sound Om. And this Om clears out this portal and prepares it for you to enter. And it's now time to walk into this portal, feeling the energy of the colors that are surrounding you. Feeling the energy of indigo. Feeling the energy of blue, of soft pink. This iridescent white light. Allowing this portal to infuse your entire being with all the energy that you are ready for at this time. now it's time to walk the rest of the way through and emerge on the other side. And just be here for a moment. And it is time once again to open another portal. This third portal opens from the energy of your heart chakra. Feel your heart chakra in the center of your chest open, expand, and its light shoots out from you and forms this third portal. Is there anything in this portal that needs to be removed before you walk through? When you see it, take your hand, remove it, and feed it once again to that cosmic lion who transmutes it all into light. In this portal, in the center of it, you see a bridge. And you know, as you walk across this bridge, in this portal, you are bridging all that cosmic energy from your higher chakras into your lower chakras, into this earth. You are bridging heaven and earth. So enter this portal, walking across this bridge. Every step is deliberate. Every step you feel the energy of heaven grounding in to your being, grounding in to earth. You are now the vessel for this. Allow yourself to receive this energy and whatever you need. And you slowly walk across the rest of the bridge to the other side of this portal, where you just sit and be. And it is once again time to go through another portal. Feel the energy of your solar plexus above your belly button light up and open. It's emanating the rays of the sun. Feel the energy center below your belly button open up, light up. It's a beautiful orange glow emanates from it. And the energy center at the base of your spine opens and shines a ruby red light. And all three of these energies form another portal. This will be the portal that truly allows you to embody your higher dimensional nature in the here and now. This portal is one of divine action, of being this energy, of creating from this energy. in a way that has not yet expressed through you and may not have been yet expressed in humanity's evolution up until this point, but it is ready, and it's ready to come through you. So you see this beautiful sun portal with orange and red swirling through it. And you see any energy that needs to be removed before you walk through. Just observing what it looks like. And you take your hand and you pull this energy out and you feed it to that cosmic lion. All is being transmuted now. And the lion once again lets out a roar, but this one, it's deep and it's grounded. A strong, low-pitched vibration is opening this portal for you further, preparing for you to enter. And it's time to walk through and be in this portal and receive the downloads, the energy that you need. And you walk through now to the other side. And you feel yourself on the earth, sitting up against a divine tree, the first tree that was ever here on earth. You are sitting up with your back against it now. And this tree aids you in grounding in all of this cosmic wisdom into your being right here and right now. And from this space, you see a portal opening up within the earth, below your feet, from your earth star chakra. You see this portal and you can peer down into the core of Mother Earth, seeing her crystalline grid. And you see any and all energy that needs to be removed from this portal and give it to that cosmic lion who consumes it and transmutes it back into light. And no sound is needed this time from the lion, for you just step into this portal and you gently float down to the core of Mother Earth. Standing upon her crystalline grid, becoming one with its energy. And the energy of Mother Earth, Goddess Gaia, approaches you. She takes both of your hands and she transmits wisdom into you. You may just receive the energy of it, or she may have something to tell you now. Be open and receptive to what she is giving you. You have received her wisdom and her energy, and you rise back up to this plane, ready to go through the final 3 portals. A massive portal opens in front of you now. This portal represents your physical incarnation. This is the portal that is made up of your human experience this lifetime. It's the energy of your physical being, your emotional body, your energy field and aura. What does this portal look like? And in the middle of it, you see your reflection. The reflection of who you are, right here and right now. Your true self, in this physical embodiment. And as you look at your reflection, it morphs into that cosmic lion. You are ready to embody this energy, the divine wisdom, the grace, the courage, the bravery. As we walk through this portal, we will be transcending the limitations of this old physical reality, walking in to a space where we do not need dis-ease, we do not need aging or deterioration. We are walking back into our crystalline form in this human embodiment. And this lion that you are peering at right now lets out the most magnificent roar. And this is yours. This is your voice that is clearing out this portal for you to walk through. Clearing out old, stagnant energy, old beliefs, old paradigms. The vibration that is coming from the reflection of you is clearing it all out, transmuting it now. And walk through this portal now, receiving all of its energy. And you get to the other side. Allow yourself space to integrate. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. You are almost there. The 7th portal opens now. This is the portal of who you are as a soul. All of your incarnations, your destiny, all of the destinies that you have lived, your multi-dimensional nature forms this portal. And as you peer into this portal, you just see starlight, pure space, and the reflection of your soul self, your higher self, presents itself to you. And now this reflection morphs into the energy of that lion, but not the lion you saw before. This is the ascended version of a lion. This is the representation of who you are on the deepest soul level, who you are as an expression of divine consciousness. And as you walk through this portal, your soul is ascending to the next level of its evolution, of its journey. And that lion gives one magnificent roar that's barely even audible with human ears because it is so cosmic. It's a sound unlike any you've heard before. And with this sound, it clears out any of those old soul memories, any energy that your soul has been carrying with it, that's ready to be released and dissolved. It's all transmuted into light as this portal is prepared for you to enter. Walk into this portal now. Feel your soul being activated. And you walk through to the other side, and you're just floating in the void of space as you integrate everything you received and prepare for this final portal. And the final portal opens. This portal is created from Source. This portal is oneness. It's infinity. It is pure Source energy. And you no longer feel yourself as a separate being. You feel yourself as one with this portal. You feel yourself as one with that cosmic lion, one with all that is. And when you're ready, enter this portal. Be in pure Source consciousness. and we stay within this portal. And you look back, there is no beginning, there is no end to this portal. It's infinite, it's everything. It's all that you have ever been, will ever be. It's all that the earth, the cosmos, the stars has ever been, will ever be. And instead of walking through this portal, because it is infinite, you just allow it to now integrate within your being. So this portal feels like it dissolves into you. And the seventh portal that you walked through dissolves into you, the portal of your soul. The sixth portal, the portal of your physical incarnation, dissolves back into you. The portal of the earth, your earth star chakra, Mother Gaia, dissolves back into you. The portal of your lower chakras dissolves back into you. The portal of your heart chakra and that bridge you walked across dissolves back into you. The portal of your higher chakras dissolves back into you. The portal of your ascension chakras dissolves back into you. All of the reflections you saw of yourself dissolve back into you. That cosmic lion dissolves back into you. The energy of the Lion's Gate portal dissolves back into you and integrates with your entire being in the here and now moment. And I want you to just relax, as if you're back in that chamber where we started this session. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to see or to visualize. Rest and allow this integration to take place. begin to deepen your breath, feeling yourself back in your physical body. Feeling in this time and space. And as you walk forth from this session, I encourage you to be curious of what this new embodiment for you is going to be like, how it's going to express. You don't have to know all the answers, but you are on the next level of your ascension. I have now disconnected from the energy. So be it, and so it is. We give thanks. Sending you all so much love and light. Happy Lionsgate. Extensive healings are below for any who are interested. I'll talk with you next time.
Some people say that's walking fully. Why don't you get one for Rob then? Rob hardly been able to walk. Look, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we go get one for him?
Well, we got one for Mummy, didn't we?
Yeah.
We used Mummy's. Mummy doesn't want the one we gave her.
You sure?
Yeah.
Look, this is a blue one there. Blue one's more
Don't know
expensive.
whether. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's definitely something we could think about, isn't it?
Yeah, Rob needs this one. That's why Rob couldn't hardly walk now. She did put something, her weight on something. Yeah.
Resume, it's open, they came. Some of them make a unique way in very short time, because today for having this process and to feel the energy, we don't need to study for 10 long years. Actually, we don't need to study. All we need to do is to go back to ourselves and remember this sight and the knowledge, just to know in my heart what I'm feeling and just to know. And in the ancient day of Lemuria, we already done it. We know the ray, we know the energy, we know how to heal, how to telepath, how to make new creation. And in the land of Lemuria, it's not like it was only for the Lemuria people, not at all. There was all kind of star brother and sister that came for this land in the very high frequency of the fifth dimension. So you can go and you can see so many humanity, so many human beings waking up and rising and asking these questions. The first things we are doing in Lemuria in Telos, it's to take our beautiful brother and sister back to our heart, to our Lemuria heart, for love, compassion, to give from ourselves to the other, to see the other, no judge, and to accept. Here in Israel, we're going next Sunday, the next Sunday, we're going, all kind of spiritual group, we're going all together to Jerusalem.
A journey to Telos. You are welcome to sit comfortably and to breathe in this beautiful energy and to invite to your space the cosmic ray from the central sun, the violet ray of the transformation and the deep blue ray of the will of God. And these two beautiful rays come into your chakra of the crown, and slowly, slowly release every thought or every energy that doesn't suit you anymore. You release softly, and you can see this beautiful cosmic ray going deeper and deeper to your heart chakra. Breathe in and let the love come inside, the softness. And look how this beautiful chakra of the heart open more and more. And the energy goes slowly, slowly to each cell, atom, and electron in your body. Our four bodies have been activated. The crystal, the physical, emotional, mental. And you can invite now the Merkaba. And you can see yourself sitting in this Merkaba, beautiful one, and the lights start to be activating here, and it start to go up and up with your crystal astral body. And you're going up and up, higher and higher to the stars. And with the Merkaba, very slowly and easily, you magnetize to North California, to Mount Shasta, the home of the Lemuria people. And the Merkaba start to go inside of this yellow energy. And as the Merkaba going deeper and deeper beneath Mount Shasta, you can start to feel the energy of the fifth dimension all around you with your crystal body. You're going deeper and deeper to the Telos city light. And the Merkaba stop. And your body is going out. And you can see more energy with you, with crystal energy body. And there's two guides from Telos coming to welcome you. Hello. They are so high, 6-7 meters high. They're so happy to see you today, and they welcome you to come for a special journey in Telos. And we start to go in the Crystal Road. And the Crystal Road takes us for a very special place in Telos. A healing, energy, clarification place that opened the door, and you can see a big, beautiful crystal water pool inside of the crystal ground. Look inside and look, the water is all shining, glow and bright light, and this is the time we can go inside and we can have 3 deep. Wash ourselves with this beautiful water and clean our body. Let's do that. Let's release everything and every energy that's stuck to our body and we don't need it anymore. Let's take a long breath and make 3 deep inside of this crystalline water. Now. Let's breathe in inside, and we already feel our body, crystal body, glory. Let us become more higher. And look about all this beautiful light inside of your crystal body. As we're going out, we can have around ourselves a white rope, and we can go with the 2 beautiful guides from Telos, and we keep going on the crystal road. They take us for a special section in Telos. The section of the healing, the knowledge, and the cosmic flames. As we go inside and we go through this crystal gate, we can see all the beautiful pyramid of the 7 secret flames. Beautiful, huge pyramid with all this color, shining and energy. Our chakra of the heart is so open and we can feel the energy. Feel this beautiful energy. Feel your crystal body glow. And the 2 guides from Telos take us for a special temple known by the name of the Union Temple of God. And we're going. And we can just see this beautiful temple with the colors of gold and silver and glory light, bright white energy all around it. We're going inside and we can see this beautiful flame inside, shining with the color of pearl. And all the temple is looking in the shape of a big pearl all over. And we can feel this energy of love and compassion, softness all around our astral and crystal body. Let's look and hear this beautiful music coming and fill our body with the music going all around near the beautiful pale union flame of God. Breathe in the energy, feel the softness, and let our body make the change for build himself as a new body with this softness all around us. And we can see in the temple there is bright circle like big bubble. Each one of us going inside of this bright bubble of light. As we come to this bubble, the bubbles start to flow. And she go up and just go with the energy of the music around and around at this beautiful temple in a big spiral shape, just slowly around and around. And we're going to have a beautiful energy coming to our bubble, a special energy that we didn't see for a long lifetime. This is the time for us to meet with her again, to come to a union again with this beautiful energy. Just look around and see in front of you just now a new energy start to breathe, glowing. And you can see the energy in front of you. And you can send a cosmic ray of love from your chakra of the heart to this energy in front of you. Feel the energy and let the energy send back to you this beautiful energy, and you all together in the bubble of energy of union. This is the time to remember that this energy, as you've been one and been together, this energy that carry everything you need to be accomplished for one union with yourself. Feel the energy and look deep to the eyes of this energy in front of you, and you can start telepath. You can ask, who are you? You can ask, what's your name? You can ask, can you share with me your memory? and you get the answer, telepath, just now. And this is the time to be one at the union with this beautiful energy and love surround you. And the union start to be now, and the bubbles start to go all around, and this spirala go and start to speed the energy inside of the bubble with you and with the energy in front of you, and you become as now for one union. And the memory inside, and you are one as a new creation, with the past, with the present, with the future. A new knowledge going to be aware inside of yourself and going out of yourself. And you have your new aspect of your I am. From the ancient time, this is the time to bring all the memory, all the knowledge back to this lifetime. At all the dimension. And the bubble slowly go down and disappear, and you stand and up, and you feel your new energy rising inside of your bodies, and you feel the memory from all the ancient time, and you can keep communicate as this energy with you forever and ever as you are one. As you've been here already on this planet, and this is the time for you to accomplish your mission as you come to this planet, the source of the light, as you are being of the light. In the union of temple, you breathe in the flame of the pearl, and slowly, you can think all that have been done here, and you step outside of this temple, and you feel your body really flow, and with the tour guides from Telos, you've been taken for an ancient place at Telos, one of the ancients and first place that been accomplished when Telos just been built. And you fly and fly, and you can see this big, huge tree, the tree of life. And as you go and stand very close to the tree and hold in one of its branch, put your hands. And this tree is being connected to all the tree and life above the ground for planet Earth. And you can feel the land, and you can feel the nature as you've been felt when you've been in Lemuria, and be one with this land and planet. And you can ask for this life tree to bring the new knowledge for your awareness. Where should I go? What should I do? What is my mission? Put your 2 hands at this tree, and just now you get all the answer. Now. Breathe in as the memories coming alive, as the knowledge coming alive, and there is so many beautiful animals that coming now for this beautiful life tree. All kind of dragon, unicorn, butterfly, lions, sheep. Look who's coming to you, to come to say and bring a blessing for you. Step forward and see the animal that's coming. You can touch it. You can hug and love. Look at the deep, deep eyes of this beautiful animal for come to support you today and bring for you a blessing. Do it now. And slowly, slowly you're going with all the animals and all the energies and the beings. And we're going step forward, and we're going back to the Merkaba, where we came to the Tales of City. And we're going inside the Merkaba, and we know that we will come again, back home, to the Lemuria home, Telos. We're going inside the Merkaba. She starts to be activating again. And we rise and rise, up and up, going outside of Mount Shasta to the stars. And each of us going back to his homeland, to his home, back to our body. Breathe in deep inside. So be it. Oh, hey.